We can get back to these people killing each other.
Indeed.
The content you're all here for.
I just want to see a little more proactivity with the jungle this time, and maybe mid-roaming instead of waiting so long. Maybe try to get their bot lane ahead. Get Ez past that weak spike he has with the terror, depending on what he builds first.
So it is going to be a rough balance for Boosted to strike here. Jarvan isn't really one of those hyper early pressure junglers, but it kind of feels like from the last game, that's what the team could really benefit from having.
Yeah. If he can get in range to where he can get the knockup on you, he can do really well. But if you keep your distance, it's really hard for him to engage on you without his ultimate.
Alright, here's the aggression Cammy going in on FA. Lee Sin has shown up, but he's gonna flag and drag out of there.
See, I like that. I like them going top and making sure that he isn't getting behind. But now the wave is pushed. He needs to get the wave pushing back to him, I think J4 should have stayed top and helped him push it under tower, because now he's about to get ganked and he's so far pushed up.
Here comes the Hikarim in on the top side. Mono also in trouble from Sarah. Both getting low here. What the hell? Shield Mono has every advantage. Flash is burned here. One more auto on either. One versus one.
No.
Sarah. That's a heartbreaker.
Oh, man. All he needed was an auto attack, and the animation wasn't ready to go yet on the timer. Oh.
Oof. That one's really rough there. That would have been a great kill for Rated R. Instead, Team Rocket gonna steal that one away. As Boosted trying to catch We Win Those. Darkstar now the one under pressure. Flashed away, Ignite on him. Gonna be a lot of hoopla for nothing, both in the river and bot lane. But this one's looking like it's gonna be a bloodbath, Broden.
Yeah, we'll see. I'd like them to play to their scaling that they have and not force fights early, because it's more advantage for Mordekaiser to try and get fights early than it is for Gangplank. Gangplank needs to scale. And I mean, we just gotta get Gank come to the mid, but Zed's playing to his side where the jungler is, so he's pretty safe with the gank.
Wow, so
it's definitely already slower than the last game.
Oh yeah. Only real action was that 1v1 in mid.
Yeah.
Really an exciting way to start off. And even then, not all gloom and doom mid. Oh hello. The fight in top has begun. Boosted is back. FA, he's far from his turret. Looks like he wants to trade out before he dies. Not too interested in retreating, but Boosted will claim that kill.
Good
1-1 equalizer.
I like the focus. There's no wards top. You've ganked multiple times, and he still hasn't warded the backsides that you've been coming through. Abuse that. You know where the ward was at. Definitely go to where it's not.
Nope. We Win Those is trying to find an answer with the Raptor camp on the opposing side. So you might transition it to a... Nah, Mono's too far back for any mid-gank shenanigans.
I've seen Hekrims get crazy and just dive you.
They can.
Doesn't work out for them most of the time.
I expect We Win Those to start getting up to some nonsense. Just had his first back, had a pretty productive round of farming with very little ganking. His team probably going to want him to start applying that gold towards, well, making their enemies die.
J4's been ganking a bit more than Hekrim, so he's a little behind on farm, but he did get the kill, so that it doesn't really hurt him too bad. And I like the early pressure over just farming and invading.
Gold-wise, things are pretty equal. Top jungle. Mono going in on Syra. 50% on...
good dodge.
Oh,
good trade.
Big dodge. Mono just needs a little bit more. He's low on cooldown,
good.
So he will.
Good job, Mono.
Oh, wait. Ignite. Oh, that got scary.
You can see the confidence on Mono playing this fight.
Oh, but now Cammy, he's the one in trouble, caught up in that charge, runs into the bush. Not much he can do. Makes a token effort to survive, but he will fall down. Team Rocket keeps it even.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gangplank focus a little more on the farming. He's a bit behind, and he was the one who got they got the early kill for him top.
He has been playing very aggressive against the Mordekaiser. Has cost him minions. Long run. Oh, that's going to be rough.
Yeah, now he's
FA
gonna lose
has
a whole wave.
FA is up 600 gold right now.
That's going to be rough for Gangplank. I mean, he just needs to sit back and farm. I mean, if you can get barrel combos on him, that's fine, but just farm it out.
Very aggressive.
Mordekaiser's been pushing up without wards to protect his back side of the lane. You might as well just force him to come forward and farm in front of your tower.
That isn't what happened, and now Cammy has to deal with the consequences of that. We approach 7:30. The game's still basically even. Where do you think is going to be the breaking point in this early game?
If they...
That thought. Cammy under attack again, hit by the Karam ult, drops his own ult, but that's not going to do a thing against these two beef boys. Well, put him down. Time.
Yeah, I think that matchup is probably nothing that Gangplank's going to be able to do anything with now, especially with Hecarim constantly coming up there. I'm not really, I'm not sure how you get back now with how far ahead he is, unless you can get some really good ganks from the other lanes. But right now, Gangplank's just a bag of gold anytime he pushes out.
Looking rough. Speaking of bags of gold, multiple plates in the way of the red team, and they've still got lots of time to take more top side. Rated R fans are gonna have to hope that this delicately balanced mid lane starts to tilt their way, or that the slight bot advantages they have start to pan out a little more. Mono.
Oh, damage. That was really nice.
This Echo has the ability to put the fear in Zed, but Zyra not to be outdone, looking for a counterplay himself, both low. Mono, I don't know if you need to go in on that one, buddy.
Mono!
Wait, oh no, he went back! Oh no, is it going to be another one auto attack thing again? Oh, not even. Not.
Oh, he should have just ulted and got out. He was being greedy for the kill.
Yep, just... Oh, but we win those. He's come in. He has found a Jarvan that he wants to fight, which is kind of whittling him away here. Damage comes through. He does have the Ignite on him. There's the advantage. Oh, but tower shot!
And he gets the return kill. Nice. Like, not a bad play.
Yeah, boosted Lee Sin also has the advantage of he didn't flash.
Yeah.
So he has that over we win those who did burn the Ignite.
Which will take his kill pressure down if they end up fighting again.
Yep. I was about to... I was seconds away from praising this Sakara. I'm like, here, that's the merits of taking the Ignite over the Flash. And then he's immediately caught in a situation that he dies because he had Ignite instead of Flash.
Yeah.
Looking to go on to Cammy here. Whoa, that's a hit!
Yeah, you get 20% more damage when you get hit by the hammer, or the mace, when it doesn't hit anything else. It does. You definitely notice the difference. I'm liking Ezreal's farm against the Sivir, like, doing really well into it. You know, Sivir gets really hard to farm against because of how much wave clear she has, and Ez has a lack of wave clear. So the fact that he's where he's at is really, really good for them.
I think shoutouts to Darkstar Cho really winning the Spell Thief's war against Giovanni across the way. Has racked about 300 more gold in that fashion than his lane opponent. Cammy in trouble again, but this time he has help. FA has a lot of health going his way. There's the Gangplank ult. Lee Sin trying to take up this damage, but even the 2v1 really doesn't favor them. This Mordekaiser will pick up a kill in the 1v2. Looking for us. Knocker?
And he's already... He's rushing the arm guard he's already got that armor, which is really helping against Gangplank and Jarvan. That's why he just didn't take enough damage for Jarvan to do anything.
And in all that commotion, a Mountain Drake, the way of Team Rocket, they're finding some wins, and our Rated R just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Yeah, luckily the bottom lane is still pulling ahead.
Mono could be in trouble once more. Low and removed. 3-1
His
goes
ult
the
is
kill
still
call.
up again. He needs to ult earlier. Quit trying to get like return damage and kill. Just stay alive. That's all you have to do with him. Just keep yourself alive. Like I played the matchup and if Zed ults you, you just ult at a certain point.
Now Ristel trying to run away. Dingy will pick up the solo kill against his lane opponent. Lee Sin, okay, wants to get the return. Will find it. Ooh. So 1 for 1, but ADC for support. Team Rocket takes that every day.
Definitely. Getting a kill on Sivir is really good. Just get rid of that two item spike as soon as you can, so those crits really start hurting when they're going across the enemy team.
Now, as it stands, 12 minutes in, about 2.5k up is Team Rocket. Not insurmountable, but certainly not pleasant for Rated R here. I'm really looking at this Echo or this Ezreal. They've been keeping these lanes close, but they really need to break them open one way or the other. Because we win those, they're looking to break open Cammy like an Pinata on EXP. Well, it's a regular fiesta. Mono does make the rotation over, but can't do much against this to Inky Hikaru.
Yeah, I said I still think it was a good plan to camp the top lane in this one more than any other lane, and they've definitely put that plan into full effect and put Gangplank so far behind that, you know, unless they can draw this game out long enough where we get one of the other lanes fed for Rated R, it's going to be trouble for them not having a Gangplank that does any damage in team fights.
But some bright sides, Riddles does have his Frostbound Gauntlet now, so his ability to like chase down targets is much improved.
His
if Team Rocket
will be great too.
Now, Zyra and Mono, they're going at it one more time, but this time Mono, he has friends, not interested in this 1v1 anymore. Mordekaiser's shown up. No one's playing fair in this game.
Yeah, Mordekaiser's trying to push his lead around the map, goes right to the other strong lane, but Echo's pretty slippery.
It's a hard place to make your presence felt, but I mean, that's exactly what you have to do when you're a top laner who is punching the daylights out of your opposition. Yeah. You have to make it felt.
Although he did give Gangplank some free farming time, which I'm sure Gangplank appreciates quite a bit.
That's what he can afford to do. He loses much more in opportunity costs if he keeps sitting up in top and letting whatever happen. Oh, Mono doesn't see we win those. We win those, just sees a kill waiting for him. Hold out is good. Reinforcements are here, but more of them are wearing red than blue. Boosted Lee Sin probably wishes he was boosted anywhere else.
They need to get some better ward coverage. Like, they need to be able to see, you know, where Hecarim's moving, and right now they don't have the ward placement to catch Hecarim's movements through the river. I'd like to see like more pink wards out lining that river, because right now you can see we only have one pink ward for Rated R, and the other team has got 3 pink wards out. And now that they've pushed top lane down, they're pushing these wards further in so they can watch the jungle movement every time it's happened, so they can, you know, adjust to where they want to go around the map.
It's gonna be rough without the vision to really make elaborate plans here. Oh, there's gonna be a fight here in bot. Darkstar maybe wanted to reconsider that pathing. Won't have the chance. Syra dives onto Riddles here. Dangerous spot to do so, but they will find it. Now up to 6-1-1. That mid lane started out real even, but now it's starting to move to be one of the most lopsided on the map.
Yeah, those Zed roams are extremely dangerous at this point. If you don't see him on the map, you really need to, you know, back up and play safe, because he pretty much can pop anybody in one shot.
Rated R kind of learned that the hard way, and the price of doing so was an Infernal Drake. Second of the game. Drake's not Infernal Drakes. In favor of Team Rocket.
Gangplank might be in trouble though. Zed doesn't quite have his ult up yet, so.
He has the ability to walk on out of there as needed. He's gonna be okay. But he's not exactly getting the farm done he wanted either.
No. And they really need his damage. Wait, which is, you don't even have to say that, of course they do, but like, you pick a Gangplank for that big spike late game in the team fights where you cast those barrels across them and you ult and they can't get out, and you just get a ton of AoE damage.
Well, boosted under pressure, Syra has chased him all the way back to their base. This Zed takes no days off. Just none.
No, he is looking to push his lead as far as he can, and he has no fear to just dive all the way to the enemy base.
But right side for Rated R, with the way these kills have been spread out, one big team fight will give them the gold of 2 if they really pull it out of there because of all the gold bounties sitting around just waiting to be collected.
Yeah,
they could swing back really well with those.
They really need to get a shutdown on one of the carries. Or Red R needs a shutdown for one of their carries.
There's the root. We win those. He's getting low, but big True Shot Barrage could deter aggression.
That's a great bubble by Nami. Got 3 in it.
The entirety of both teams are here. There's a Cataclysm onto 2. Does Lee Sin want to be here, though, is the question. He does not. Boosted will fall down. 1-0 so far. And Team Rocket, they're still looking pretty strong. They can keep this push going. And they will. Syra is here. If they get the Morgana out, 2-0 is the order of the day.
Yeah, they gotta step back. Morgana had like 200-300 health, and that's like candy sitting right, you know, up in front of a little kid. If you're Zed, you know, of course you're gonna grab that and eat it up. You're not even gonna think twice about it. It's too easy to get your combo off and be out. You don't even have to get your auto attack in. You can barely hit him with anything, and that's a kill.
So, the stuff after the stuff for that engagement is going to be the last tier 1 turret on blue side. Well, they're kind of running out of low-hanging fruit to collect, though. Yeah. No Drake available. Next big objective is Nasher. And they're pretty far ahead in their builds and their levels, but 20-minute Nashers, that's a difficult objective to look at.
Yeah, they do have the Mountain Drake, which will help. But, I mean, at least they don't have... If they had 2, I would say they could do Baron at 20.
They got the root on the Mordekaiser. Too aggressive. Shut down the way of Riddle's Bronze 5.
Ez is sitting on 2 items right now. He doesn't have have it stacked all the way up yet, but he's definitely getting stronger. If he can keep going, get that other item, it's going to be hard for them to engage quite as much with his kiting ability and his damage.
Yeah. I mean, that kill bounty put him equal in gold to Dingy across the way. So he's feeling pretty happy about that. He's still going to be relevant even if the rest of his team is in a tough spot. So that's the hope for this Rated R squad. They have a lot of CC and lockdown. If they can kill the Mordekaiser with that, they can kill anyone on this map.
Yeah, you get the good CC chain from Morgana, and you can pretty much burst anybody out of the team. Nobody's like super tanky at the moment.
They can make that happen just a few more times. They could be right back in this game.
Zed has, yeah, he has a max bounty on him of 700 gold.
He is worth 1,000 gold to kill right now. That's 3 kills in 1, and then some.
That is a juicy gold pinata that somebody needs to pop.
Oh yeah, instead he is looking to pop some more people, gets another kill on the Morgana, moves up to Godlike, looking for riddles here, removes the CC, now looking to remove the damage. We win those, takes out the Jarvan, gets the double kill. The Ezreal is out, Riddles will not be returning to this team fight, and the second rated R had hope. Team Rocket reminds them how uphill this is going to be.
Are they going to go for the Baron right now? That would probably be my call with the jungler down.
Yeah, it's a 5 versus 2.
Yeah, they'll probably shred it down pretty well having that Mountain Drake. Yeah, it's going down. There's no way they're going to stop this.
I don't even think the Gangplank ult's going to be up in time to try a token effort of that away. Honestly, really good timing window recognized from Team Rocket. They knew the Gangplank ult was down, so they killed a bunch of people. They walked into the Baron pit.
Yeah, and the jungler's down, so there's no 50-50, which is that's what every jungler wants to do when they have to have when they're going to go smite a major objective. And they don't want a chance for the other team to smite it away from them.
But now there is going to be confrontation in the Dragon pit here. Darcho tries to get the chains off, will instead die. Blue team is able to secure that Mountain Drake for themselves. It's a bit of a moral victory, but it's a victory.
It's something. That's the first dragon that they've had in their last 2 games, so I like to see them get the objectives and work a little more towards that instead of just fighting.
Yeah. Honestly, maybe the most important Drake they could have picked up right now that will slow down the red team's push, as opposed to, if they had it, and if they get their big defensive stop, the power of the Mountain Drake will let them make a bigger comeback swing than would have been otherwise possible.
Yeah, it definitely helps when you're pushing down those turrets, the extra shoe damage.
I mean, nothing feels worse than you stop the enemy team at the inhib line, you get that fabled 5-0 defense going your way, and then you just can't push any towers, and you just have to do it again. Now rated R, they're not going to be in that position, so that's nice. Gonna be nice. Oh, Mono, he's going aggressive. He wants this Zed. Not scared of the 3-level deficit, apparently. He sees he's got a good health bar position here, and it's just important to chase that character out of there. 1v1's gonna continue here. Both getting pretty low here. Mono's in a rough spot. Syra will connect that a little bit more. Oh, this is a tense situation for both players.
He's going up against a 2.5 item Zed. He has 1 item, and he gets the fight that close. That's just crazy.
It is. If he had pulled that off, it would have absolutely been play of the night. Darcho flashes forward for a dark binding that doesn't quite find it, but I like the idea. So they could just get FA here anyway. They're just a little bit further. Oh, they do get him in the end, though.
Wow, that damage from his Q was massive.
It was really out of the park, but that is one of Team Rocket's biggest players on the bench for 35.
I thought he was going to be able to pull back the fight with the damage he was doing, but as soon as he hit him with the mace and he just melted like butter, I didn't think he was at that point hitting that hard, but he does have 3 items.
He does, and a lot of its power.
Looks like Ez is building the Gunblade, so he'll have some healing, which will be really nice for him. If he does get ulted like that, he might be able to stay alive. And then he can also use it to kite back, which you can see he used the Cutlass to do that, but it does a bit more damage when it's the full Gunblade.
It will. So that kill does momentarily stop the power play out of Rocket. I don't think they have Baron on them any longer. They do not. So they live to fight another day.
And they didn't lose any inhib towers, which that's really good, because the way they were split pushing down there, I was afraid they were going to get at least one of those. But good defense.
Itemization's moving along. Trinity Force for Cammy will kind of let him reach that baseline functionality. Oh, hello. Zarya is forward in the 1v3. Almost gets a better end of it, but Hakerum is here. He gets the Jarvan out of the play. Mono is the next target. Zarya wants to take his lane opponent out of here. Benji will claim that one instead. 2 for Zip reads the scoreline. The aggressive positioning without the wards to make it safe. Cost Rated R big time.
Yeah, I would assume we're going to see one of the towers go down this time, if not 2, and probably at least an inhibitor. And if they're not careful, they could end the game right now.
Oh yeah. This is going to be a lot of pressure on the 3 defenders. Still, they kind of have all the pieces here. They have the CC from the Morgana. They have the Ezreal damage. They could make this happen, but it'll be a little bit tough, especially with the Ezreal dead, with the Morgana dead, the double kill where it mattered. This Zed on a absolute tear. 11, 1, and 6. Making nightmares come true.
And when Zed's that fed, what do you do when he gets within range to all in you? And you're not a tank, you pretty much pop.
And that is what the remainder of Rated R Esports did there. Zarya will move up to the 12-1-7. Dingy gets themselves to 4-0-11. Impressive scorelines across the board. We win those 7-1-7. Everyone on this team was popping off for the 27-42 victory.
Yeah, the only one with multiple deaths was Mordekaiser. Everyone else was, one death or none.
3 maximum bounties unclaimed.
Wow, that's a ton of gold. And those bounties can roll over to where you get that 1,000, and then maybe there's another 300 bounty afterwards, depending on how high you were. So yeah, you just don't get it all in one pop. But yeah, that's a lot of gold sitting there. That was a rough one for the boys, though.
That is really tough. But that is also our last match of the evening. So thank you all for joining us for the 2 matches we had tonight. I am Archie, Legend of Sleek Smith. You can follow me on Twitter at Sleek Esports if you want more cool casting stuff.
Please drop by and give him a follow.
Alright, so that's going to be all for me, folks. Your regularly scheduled Juhadre should return whenever you all next show up. Once again, thank you for joining us, and have a good night.